Sixth grade, I am here in our Google Classroom page on the stream. And for this week, you will see quarter one, week 4 assignments page. I haven't posted it yet, but you will see it right here with a link to my email, which you can click on and send me a message through email if you would like. But I will have the assignments page and this preview video once I'm done making it. On the classwork tab, so this is stream, if I click on classwork, you will see the new dates for this current week. Of course, this week did not start on Monday because Monday is Labor Day. So Tuesday is the first day of the school week. This is September 8th stuff, September 9th, Thursday, September 10th, Friday, September 11th. I'll go through those assignments here in a minute, but you can see last week's material, quarter one, week 3. This was last week. And in parentheses, you see the day of the week that we did that. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And this was 2 weeks ago. Quarter one, week number 2. This was from 2 weeks ago, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday material. Okay, so the current week, the current days of the week will be updated and they'll be at the top of your classwork page. Of course, the first thing you'll do each day of the week is submit the math attendance. You go on there and you say that you have read the assignments for the day and that you know what is expected of you for that school day in particular. Quarter one, week 4 assignments page. This is also the same thing posted on the stream. You have the assignments page, and right here I will put the preview video once I'm done making it. But if you click on this preview or this assignments page, it will open up the assignments page, which tells you what to do for each day of the week. Of course, Monday, no school, Labor Day. Tuesday, we are beginning lesson 2.1. This is day number 1 on that lesson, called Greatest Common Factor. In the blue there, I have the reminders to submit the attendance. So you're going to watch, of course, this preview video, which is also posted on the stream next to the assignments page. And your assignment for Tuesday is GCF number 1. So GCF is Greatest Common Factor, GCF number 1. And inside that assignment, you're going to do these 3 things. You're going to watch this Edpuzzle video. You're going to watch this video, GCF number 1. And you're going to submit GCF number 1 Google form. Okay, anything on this assignments page that is color-coded in a green highlight, that is a video that you'll need to watch. If it's an Edpuzzle video, it will be orange color. If it's purple, that's a Google form. Okay, the due date is listed in red. Of course, the due date is the last day of the school week by 3 p.m., which the last day of the school week this week is Friday. So Friday at 3 p.m. All the assignments are available to you on the first day of the school week, which again, the first day of the school week this week is Tuesday because Monday was Labor Day. So that everything is available on Tuesday and everything is due the last day of the school week, which is Friday. So by my calculation, you're going to have 79 hours to do your assignments, right? From Tuesday at 8 a.m. to Friday at 3 p.m. By my calculation, that is 79 hours you have to do your assignments. So on the Google Classroom page for September 8th, of course, you have math attendance. This is the assignments page, which I showed you what's in there. The assignments page, the preview video once I post it. Here's GCF number 1 assignment. So inside this assignment, you'll see number 1, watch Edpuzzle video. Again, watch the entire video so you get credit for it. Not 70% of the video, not 80% of the video, not 90% of the video. 100% of the video, please. This would allow you to turn it in. That's going to tell me that you have not turned the Edpuzzle video in until you watch 100% of the video. Number 2, watch GCF number 1 video. So this one right here, this blue icon, 7 minutes. Number 3, submit GCF number 1 Google form. That's right here. Okay. After you submit the form, you'll click View Assignment and mark as done. That's Tuesday, September 8th. Next, for Wednesday, September 9th, we're going to stick with lesson 2.1. So day number 2 on lesson 2.1, again on the Greatest Common Factor. Submit Wednesday's attendance, and your assignment is called GCF number 2. Inside that assignment, you're going to watch this video, GCF number 2. You're going to do Interactive Student Edition 2.1. I'll show you how to get there in just one moment. And submit GCF number 2 Google form, which again is due Friday at 3 p.m. So on the classwork page, you have this. Wednesday attendance, GCF number 2. If I click on that, it's going to say watch GCF number 2 video. That's right here, this blue icon. Number 2 says do Interactive Student Edition ISE. The I stands for interactive, the S stands for student, The E stands for addition. So ISE 2.1, and that lesson is on GCF, greatest common factor. Okay, I have here a little note that says you do not need to do the yellow or red whistle. Okay, I'll show you what I mean by that here in a minute. Click on the Holt McDougall online link to access the sign-in page. So to see this little icon right here, that's going to take you to our online textbook called Go Math. Okay, this is actually the same login that you're going to use for social studies. So with Mrs. Stearns, you have the same exact username and password. That gets you into your math textbook and your social studies textbook or your world geography textbook, whatever you use for Mrs. Stearns. So you can click on this link, and it's going to open up a screen that looks something like this. Okay, so we're going to log in with your username and password, and I'll show you how to watch the interactive student edition, the ISE. So it's going to load here. Okay, you have something that looks like this screen. As you can tell, it's moving very quickly. All right, here we go. So right over here in your drop-down menu, it's going to say World Geography, but it's also going to say Go Math Middle School grade 6. That's, of course, what you want to be on for math class. Your tiles right here look like this. You got yellow tiles right here. You want the tile that says Interactive Student Edition, not Student Edition, Interactive Student Edition. That's ISE. So click on this. Okay, it's going to open this screen. Over here are the units. So we are in Unit 1 called Numbers. That's the one that it's automatically on. Module is like chapter. I call them chapters. Some people call them modules. Same thing. Okay, we already did Module 1 on integers. We're on Module 2 or Chapter 2 on factors and multiples. So click on that. And it's going to open up the 2 lessons that are in Chapter 2. This is 2.1. This is 2.2. I ask you to watch ISE 2.1. So you would click on this one right here, greatest common factor. And it's going to open up a new window right here. Okay, and it will basically take you through 3 examples. And because it's interactive, you're going to have to do some stuff as you watch the video. Okay, so once it loads here, I'll show you what it's going to look like inside of the Interactive Student Edition.
Today, you can use the...
Okay, so you can play this video.
Now, let's practice with the
button.
personal math trainer.
Today, this is example 2, example 3. Okay.
Now, let's practice with the personal math trainer.
Okay, so this is what I call the yellow whistle or the orange whistle, whatever you want to call it. This is optional. You don't have to do this. The same thing with this one. This is the red whistle. Okay, it's going to say, like, try your homework. It's not homework. Okay, that's just what they call it. This is also optional. So the yellow whistle or the orange whistle and the red whistle are optional. You don't have to do those, okay? They're good practice, just not required. Okay, so once I'm done, I'll just close out of that tab. Okay, does that make sense about ISE Interactive Student Edition? Module 2, Lesson 1. Okay, back to the assignments page. That is what you're doing on Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday you would watch ISE 2.1. Okay, so classwork tab, GCF number 2 video, ISE 2.1, and GCF number 2 Google Form right here. Okay, this Google Form looks like this. Okay, inside the Google Form, of course, read the directions. I have here a reminder of what GCF is, the methods to find the GCF. Okay, and you have, looks like 8 problems here. We're going to use either making a list or the latter method and type your answer in here. And your answer should be some number, right? The greatest factor of these 2 numbers. Once you submit, you can view your score. If you miss any, click Edit Response and fix the ones that you missed. Once you get all the problems correct, you can go back into the classroom assignment and click Mark as Done, so that it will tell me that you have finished the Google Form. Okay, back to the assignments page. Moving on to Thursday, we're going to move from lesson 2.1 into 2.2 called Least Common Multiple, or LCM. LCM, Least Common Multiple. Your assignment for Thursday is LCM number 1. Okay, so on the classwork page, here's Thursday, September 10th. Of course, I submit the math attendance. Here's LCM number 1. I click on it. That's going to drop down my directions. So I'm going to watch LCM number 1 video. I'm going to do Interactive Student Edition 2.2. So here was 2.1. This is 2.2, least common multiple. Okay, again, the orange and the red whistles are optional and not required. After I do ISE 2.2, I'm going to submit LCM number 1 Google form, which is right here. Okay, this is a picture that you can look at for your reference on finding the LCM using the ladder method. Finally, for Friday, September 11th, of course, you have the math attendance and then LCM number 2 assignment. That's what it says here on the assignment sheet. This is lesson 2.2, day number 2, submit math attendance, and inside LCM number 2, you're going to watch this video and submit this Google form. Okay, so let me show you that. LCM number 2, watch video, submit form. Okay. At the bottom of the assignments page, I have basically a summary of what you should be submitting to me by Friday at 3 p.m. So these 4 Google forms, GCF number 1, GCF number 2, LCM number 1, LCM number 2. Those 4 Google forms are due when? Friday. By what time? 3 p.m. 3 p.m. I have a note over here that says, remember to use MobyMax Fact Fluency to practice your multiplication and division facts. Okay, again, it is highly critical that you master your multiplication and division facts. Okay, like I've been saying, if I say 12 times 9, you should know just like that it's 108. If I say 12 times 11, you should not have to think about it. It's 132. Automatically, you should know it. Okay, so if you don't have your multiplication facts mastered, you need to. How do you master them? You practice. You practice. How do you practice? Use MobyMax Fact Fluency. Okay, some of you, I've seen you were in there last week practicing on MobyMax Fact Fluency. Great job. Keep it up. Okay, for those of you who've not been signed in yet, I have sent you an email with your username and your password to get into MobyMax Fact Fluency so you can start doing Fact Fluency sessions. I'm usually not going to require you or assign you a MobyMax Fact Fluency session. I just want to make it available to you, okay, so that you can practice. Okay, finally, if you need to email me on the stream, there will be a hyperlink, basically something that you click on, like looks like this. See that's in blue. If I would click on that, that would open an email message to me. Okay, now some of you, I found out last week that you don't know how to check your email. Okay, let me teach you how to check your email. I'm in Classroom. Do you see these 9 dots up in the top right-hand corner that my cursor is currently on? That thing's called the waffle. I call it the waffle. It's like 9 dots. It says Google Apps. Okay, I'm going to click on that. And you see this Gmail icon right here? That's going to open your Gmail. So you would click on that. And some of you may have like 150 unread emails or 824 unread emails. You need to check your email, please, because your teachers may be trying to talk to you and you're not getting any of the messages because you're not checking your email. So please check your email and respond if appropriate. Okay? My last thing here is you see the screen behind me. Check Google Classroom every school day for every class. Okay? It's going to be critical to your success.